true crime podcast where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris for a Merris Monday.
Hello.
Hello. If you hear crazy bug sounds in the background, we are not being held captive by, like, mantis aliens.
We could be, like, from what I understand this podcast is about.
I doubt it.
The mantoids.
I thought they were mantids.
Yeah, they
I like
are.
mantoid better.
I'm just stupid.
A little bit.
Those are katydids?
We have a lot, both. We have cicadas and katydids singing the song of their people out in the woods, and y'all, it's so loud that you have to, like, holler over the bug noise.
And we record in a shoe, so we don't have a studio.
No, we have our bedroom.
Yeah.
And our bedroom backs up to the woods, so it's very loud.
It's scary
bug
out there.
sounds. It is scary out there, but I love it. So today's episode, I hope you like the title, Whistleblowers, 4chan, Prediction, Lies, Anonymous, and UFO Legislation.
To most people, that's just going to sound like garbage.
Yeah, they're going to be like, what are you smoking? Weed. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Yeah.
I'm high on life.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just high on all these existential crises.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh,
there's a lot of those.
many.
Yeah.
So if you've been paying attention at all to the latest UFO news, you're probably sitting around going, what the fuck is happening? What?
Or Republicans are acting the fool.
Don't worry, we'll talk about that in just a second, because I've about had enough of them, as per usual. So I'm going to break down what's been happening. I am going to do it. I'm going to break it down bit by bit so that we all understand.
Yeah.
And that we're all just as confused and leery of everything as I am.
Uh-huh.
Get your tinfoil out. Yep. Make a hat. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay. A few weeks ago, David Grush, a former Air Force guy with, like, really high security clearance, came forward to journalist Roth Kohlhart and said that the U.S. government not only knows about UFOs, but has bodies, up to 14 craft, like UFOs themselves, and a UFO that Mussolini, old El Duce himself, had. That's a lot to take in, but that's not all that's come out after Grush did, and not like as queer.
Okay, damn.
Which is a shame and would make this whole thing more interesting.
Right.
But I digress.
And cool.
Since then, government assholes have been talking to the press about UFOs, and I'm going to tell you who these assholes are.
Yeah.
Matt Gaetz. Ooh, not a good look for the movement, is it?
Right.
Yeah. And if you're unaware, Matt Gaetz tried to sex traffic a 17-year-old girl.
Isn't like Jim Jordan on there or something like that?
I don't know about that guy. I didn't include him. Marco Rubio. Which is just a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. And Tim Burchett, who is also a piece of shit.
I'm sure he's something. I'll think of a noise like, ugh. Okay.
They're all right-wingers, and a lot of them are Q adjacent. Well, not Rubio exactly, though he didn't say much to frown upon the January 6th insurrection and calls any moves against Trump political in nature. Okay, dude. And that's the big problem with all of this, isn't it? I mean, if we're going to be honest.
Can't trust the source.
No, disclosure seems to be coming, but it's who's in charge of the narrative that worries me. They're very fear-mongery, big-budget military spending guys at best. At worst, they're Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, and Bigelow, like, donated, like, $10 million to DeSantis.
Yeah, so who is Bigelow? Robert Bigelow is a real estate magnate in Las Vegas, and he's been a big name in the phenomenon for many years when he bought Sherman Ranch, also known as Skinwalker Ranch, and did a bunch of experiments there with his, like, National Discovery Science bullshit group. I don't know if they found anything. They did, but it wasn't really.
He packed up and left. He just all of a sudden went from researching, and then he sold off the ranch to some dude who's now making a TV show.
And if you ask him, he will say absolutely aliens are real, Bigelow, and that he has proof, but he doesn't care if we know. Fuck you. He doesn't care about you. And basically, he's on to other things now.
Right, but won't say what.
No, he's being very shady and weird.
But as his personality, because I looked into him, he's just like that. He's very eccentric and is like all over everywhere. So I find it very dubious.
Oh, I find everything about him dubious as fuck. Yeah, and he donated to Satan. Y'all, did you see that ad that Ron DeSantis put out?
Oh my God.
The anti-gay ad that was literally the gayest shit I've ever seen.
It was like the inside of a gay club, that ad.
It really was. It started out with like Trump saying not terrible things about LGBT people. And I don't know why that's bad. And then this crazy like dark electro music started playing.
Yeah.
And there's like pictures of Chads and like Giga Chads.
Shirtless dudes.
Sweaty shirtless men.
Memes.
Memes. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Everyone was like, what is this? But I loved that ad.
I
It's
felt
my
like
favorite.
I was on the bad drugs.
I love it. That's a good ad.
I've watched it like 800 times. And almost
I get
makes
the
me
song
pee
in my
pants.
head sometimes.
Yeah. We're fucked up. Anyway, like, as a UFO enthusiast since I was small and an experiencer, oh yeah, I'll use that word.
Yeah.
Nobody likes it, but it's true.
No.
I don't want the right-wingers putting their little wings in there. Get them out. Go
Right.
fuck with something else. Go talk about lizard people. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Leave my UFOs alone. You're mucking it up with your weird shit. My favorite thing about Matt Gaetz is he was really into QAnon about save the children, and children needed to be saved from him.
Yes. And
I find it
his
funny.
perpetual like butthead face.
Oh, God, I just want so punchable. Fucking chuckle fucks. Anyway, with that bit of eye narrowing out of the way, let's get into the weird shit.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. First of all the talk around 2027. If you're familiar with any UFO lore, this date is on the forefront of your mind because for a couple years now, the UFO talking heads keep bringing up 2027, and not in a positive light. Welcome to the prediction section of our podcast today. So who all has talked about 2027? Leslie Keene, reporter who helped break the 2017 New York Times story about UFOs. Luis Elizondo, or as we call him, Elizombo.
Right, because I can't talk.
Because he can't talk. The former head of ATIP, the government's UFO program for a while, Tom DeLonge.
Blink-182 guy.
The lead singer of Blink-182, who, according to WikiLeaked emails from Hillary Clinton and John Podesta and other Democrats, got involved with the UFOs and the government's cover-up because a bunch of old boomers in the government thought he was just cool. No, that's the reason.
Yeah, I hate that he's the main character for that reason.
They're just like, wow, he plays in a rock band. He's so cool. Let's tell him about aliens.
It's not even a good rock band. Sorry to anyone who likes him.
It's just, guys, come on.
It's
like,
embarrassing.
that's real. I can provide links. You can just Google Tom DeLonge and WikiLeaks and read all the emails yourself. And it's just like, this is the world I'm in. And I have a loose connection to John Podesta. No, I'm not going to say what it is. It's not that interesting.
Wow, brag.
A little bragging, but not too much. Okay, let's move on. Jacques Vallée, UFO researcher and astrophysicist. Well, he hasn't come right out and said something weird or major will happen in 2027, but he has alluded that all of his research, which not all of it he's published or made public because of agreements he has with some of his sources and witnesses, will be made public in 2028.
Okay, after
So-
the mothership lands.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, like, after 2027, what if there's nothing to reveal because we're all, I don't know, vaporized or something?
I'm gonna like take out a bunch of mortgages or something. I'll pay you back after 2027.
Huh. Yeah, and then what are we going to do? Just, like, die?
Well,
guess?
I don't know. Like that, they just said, "Oh, it's bad, whatever it is in
Yeah.
2027."
Or profound, or
Okay.
sobering, or somber.
So
So then we have John Ramirez, formerly a CIA operative, has said that disclosure and terrible things will happen in 2027. But he's also insane.
It's Y2K.
Oh, yeah. Supposedly China is looking to invade Taiwan in 2027. That's more likely than any of this other stuff.
Right.
Time travelers on TikTok who wander around areas that should have people but don't say that when they go to 2027, there are no people.
Okay. Damn.
So, yeah,
maybe the sun explodes us or something.
Well, then you guys can go back and listen to our Sunspot Observatory conspiracy that we did.
I mean, I guess that could be likely, like a really big, whatever that thing.
Carrington event.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah.
Where we're hit with solar rays and it fries all our communications.
Yeah. I mean, that would be real bad.
And then the aliens show up and they take out their alien wieners and go, eat it, Earthlings.
Yeah, I mean that's not great in your version.
Yeah. There's rumblings of an asteroid set to smash us, not Apophis. That one will hit in 2029 if it does.
Oh, hey, right after.
Yeah, just go ahead and fuck it all up.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it. Talk of AI run amok by 2027. Like, if you Google End of the World 2027, oh my God, they're just the lists go on and on and on.
Okay.
So what are y'all's guesses to what's going on? I do think it's weird that a bunch of the UFO talking heads keep bringing up this date. And it's becoming Y2K 2012 all over again. Although I maintain that we all died in 2012 and we're in hell.
Couldn't we do better than this? If that's the case.
This is hell. I mean, it's hell-like. It's not fun. It's hot.
Yeah.
You can bake bread in a mailbox.
We're all enslaved to capitalism.
We're all wage slaves, being ground to dust under the relentless wheel of capitalism.
Right.
Our government is divided completely, and both of them are unhinged, but the Republicans are just obsessed with genitals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
Right.
It seems like hell to me.
Yeah.
Just saying. So we're going to move on to all the supposed and alleged whistleblowers crawling out of the woodwork and posting to Reddit or writing guys who run a small UFO blog to disclose to. And, of course, 4chan. Because if I'm a UFO whistleblower, that's where I'm going.
I'm going to go straight to 4chan. I mean, maybe. Where else can you go?
Yeah, because I think they've said they've tried to go to the New York Times and CNN, and they were, laughed away.
Right. So, I mean, where else can you go in the English-speaking world besides Reddit?
Well, I would go to Reddit over 4chan, but we'll get to that.
Right.
Posted to r/aliens a couple weeks ago by someone who claimed to be a molecular biologist who worked for a private company that had biological samples of aliens. This guy had his write-up was long, and he was responding for quite some time to everyone posts, but then suddenly his username was deleted and he is no longer responding. So he later said in the thread that he had retired from the Patel Corporation, which, if you know your UFO lore, is a big suspect for housing UFO-related crash stuff. It's a theory that the government doesn't actually have any bodies or materials because those would be subject to FOIAs, which is Freedom of Information Act. Instead, government contractors, these private companies, can have NDAs, which is a non-disclosure agreement, that aren't subject to the Freedom of Information Act, and they're the ones who have this material. Yeah. So what did this guy say? First of all, aliens don't pee. Scratch that out. They don't poop either.
What?
Yeah.
There's a record scratch. Boop,
They ain't peeing.
Are they pooping?
No.
What are they doing?
They excrete their waste through their skin, hence their nasty smell.
Like the ammonia? Well, I mean, cat pee smells like ammonia, so I guess there's some...
Ammonia and sulfurous smells.
Ugh, yeah, okay.
Their blood has a lot of copper in it. They're all clones. They eat, but not lots, and they seem to eat mostly sugar. They have no tongue. Their brains are more complex than ours. They breathe through their mouths. They sound fucked up. They're genetically compatible with us, meaning I guess we can breed with them, though they themselves lack gender or noticeable genitals.
So like the hybrid program or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't reproduce because they're clones. They don't seem to age. Their skin isn't actually gray. It's a very pale white. The gray part is some protective film that protects against liquids, but not, say, against temperature fluctuations, so little dudes need a coat.
Okay, well, sometimes, in people's visitations, they wear little black suits over that. So.
Yes, they do. They have no hair on their bodies. They have no olfactory nerves in the nasal cavity, so they don't have a sense of smell or taste. They also don't have teeth. They sound like pussies. I'm going to punch them.
Yeah, they probably would talk all crazy.
No genitals or anus.
Right.
So, no, they in fact do not fuck. I'm just letting you know. There's no fucking... I mean, they got mouths. They got hands.
You're thinking way too much about this. On the fuckability scale, what is a gray?
Ooh, it's a 0 because it's got no orifice.
It doesn't even have a wind chime down there.
It doesn't even have a wind chime. It doesn't even have like some tentacles, which would be cool and would definitely put them up higher on the fuckability scale. Right. Yeah, they're zero. Their little mouths are too small to like stick anything in there. They don't have a tongue, so they can't please the ladies.
They're worthless.
Or like vagina havers.
Right.
So like, I mean, I guess they could finger blast you or like jerk you off or something.
Maybe they have telekinesis powers.
They're very weak musculature, so they get really tired mid jack off.
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe they got the telekinetic power.
Oh, they could just make you jizz in your pants.
Come on.
That would up them on the fuckability scale, but not very much. They're also very short.
We have no listeners left.
No. Their heads are big, as are their eyes. They stinky because they boo-boo through their skin.
Right.
And thus they have lots of pores under their protective gray, greasy film. Gross.
Oh, yeah, they're gross.
They're gross.
Slimy.
So I read this in real time on Reddit as it was being posted, and it was a lot of fun. Is the guy legit? Well, maybe. Because other microbiologists weighed in, and some, if not most, found him really compelling, and a few were like, nah, he's full of shit. Yeah. So the answer is, I don't know. So what about legislation? There is the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. It's supposed to protect whistleblowers and authorize the U.S. military to have more power over UFO stuff, but that's only part of this bill. Naturally, since it was drafted by Republicans, they put anti-trans stuff in it, so it's not likely to pass. There's a UFO Act that has been drafted that gives eminent domain to the U.S. government, and all private corporations and defense contractors will then have 100 days to turn over all their bodies and spaceships and shit. I'll eat a shoe if any of this passes because, again, Democrats aren't interested in UFOs, only right-wingers, which is sad. This would be the biggest story in human history, and we won't get to know because trans people scare Republicans. Cool, and I just really love this for us. Ooh. It's not like the most stupid thing ever. Write your Congress people, tell them you want trans people to be left the fuck alone, and you want to know about UFOs.
Hell yeah, both things.
Does anyone care where anyone puts their boo-boo? Because I don't, as long as it's not on the fucking floor and it's in a toilet.
I do care. The aliens boo-boo out their skin.
Yeah, they're just peeing and pooping in front of everybody. So if you're going to be mad about anybody using the bathroom, be mad at them for not using the bathroom.
What toilet would an alien use in this situation?
Well, no Republican can answer you that. They're already freaking out.
That's true. Because
they can use either toilet is the answer.
If anyone took one look at me, and I would be, by like Arkansas law, required to use the ladies' room, everyone would flip out.
Yes, you look like a criminal.
I do.
You're bearded.
I'm bearded, yeah.
You've got neck tattoos and hand tattoos. Of scary stuff.
That's true. My hand is a raven.
Your hand is a raven. You got a plague doctor on one arm.
That's true.
I mean, I think it makes you look rad as fuck.
No, but I should be peeing next to a lady. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I could be using her toilet with her.
Oh, you're making this weird.
No, but it would be pretty funny. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
it's
fine.
just you don't need to worry about peeing with or adjacent to Sarah Huckabee.
Well, by law, I should be peeing with her. So I think that we should make this happen. It would be pretty rad.
I just want to pick out her clothes.
She looked like she was working. She looked like Wendy's from the fast food restaurant. She was wearing like Wendy's dress, with cowboy boots, and it was very unflattering. She kind of looked like the Toy Story, like the girlfriend, Woody's girlfriend. That's what she looked like.
But her eye, never mind. I'll just leave it alone. I'm too mean. I don't like picking on people for their personal appearance.
That was a choice.
But the outfit was a choice, and it wasn't a good one.
She's not an attractive lady anyway. She's just weird looking.
You'd probably think she was quirky and cute if she wasn't such a colossal evil bitch.
She's jowly, and she's always looking like she's got one eyebrow up, like she is suspicious or villainous.
She is suspicious, and she certainly is villainous.
Yeah.
But in general,
matched with the Woody's outfit, it's very bad.
Yeah. But now we don't pick on people for how they look. That don't matter. So here's another whistleblower. This one went to a guy who runs a fairly obscure UFO blog, which I am not going to link, and I'm not going to name him. And you're going to say, Lillian, why? Because I think he wrote this shit for clicks, and I think this one's crap. But it is fun to think about, so I'll go with this one. This whistleblower claims to work in intelligence or in the military or some shit and knows all about UFOs and aliens. First, there are 2 factions of aliens on the Earth, but we interact with a species called the Gonzi the most.
That's Gonzi?
The word Gonzi is an acronym. For what? We don't know. And y'all, I'm not going to share what my guesses are. They're stupid.
Oh.
It's like General Anus... non-compliant.
That's me, General Anus.
Xylophone zebra intelligence. Like, that's what we
know.
got. Nothing.
I don't
It's
know.
dumb.
Okay, tell me about Gonzis.
But the word Gonzi will appear in the Pathfinder D&D style game as a race of aquatic people that have magical powers. That's right. Anyway, the Gonzi are your typical Greys, and they don't give a single fuck about humans at all. They consider us less than insects. That's nice. All they care about is the Earth for some undisclosed reason. If we get in their way, they will kill us. In fact, the entire reason nuclear war hasn't happened is because they told us if we use nukes, they will obliterate us.
We've done it, though. We've done nukes. We've done the thing.
After the first time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If we try and get too close, they vaporize F-15s and their pilots, and all that's left is a cloud of ash. That's nice.
I am pro Gonzi.
They met with Eisenhower and made a deal with him. They give us some of their old tech, and in exchange, they can mutilate some cows and kidnap and experiment on, impregnate, and kill humans. Nice, and I love that.
I have cow theories.
We'll get to those in a second.
All right.
Theories are at the end.
Okay.
So then a couple years ago, they met with President Biden.
Okay.
There's that, and there's supposedly a film of this, and we will all know about it. Yes, we the public.
So here for it.
In a couple weeks.
Stupid.
Why in a couple weeks? All the whistleblowers are going to testify before Congress in public hearings on July 26th this year, and we will be covering that, of course.
Right.
Now, 4chan, where all the basement-dwelling neckbeards go to look at sketchy anime porn. Here, someone claiming to be in the military and in the know disclosed that UFOs are all built on Earth to spec in bases that are deep in the ocean. Any attempt to get close to these structures ends poorly for us. Then the structures will disappear for weeks at a time before reappearing. The aliens are android-like clones. They have been here for longer than we have. They treat us as though we're zoo animals and they're our caretakers. The spheres people see are observational drones. We are like Animal Planet for the aliens. And on that theory, I guess I don't fucking care. Because if that's the case, it's not like we can do anything about it. I'm going to fling my poo at them.
Right.
That's all that's left.
Yeah.
But our zookeepers could, like,
We're surface dwellers.
cut us some slack, couldn't they?
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. Speaking of basement-dwelling neckbeards, what does hacktivist group Anonymous have to do with this? Not a lot. But they released a video a couple days ago with all like the hypey cringe music and whatnot, and the flashlight under the chin, saying that they're setting up a website that will allow people to post anonymously. So if any whistleblowers want to tell them alien shit, they can. That doesn't sound like the CIA making a honeypot at all. That's exactly what that sounds like, by the way.
I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so Anonymous never really got anything accomplished. Let's be clear on that. Yeah. Anything they did get accomplished was just a series of annoying DDoS attacks, which took down websites for like a day, like nothing major. All the old guard in Anonymous has been arrested and are currently in jail. And the new Anonymous is just a bunch of kids.
Right.
LARPing, which is live action role play if you're confused and not a nerd. That's okay.
I knew what it was.
I know you know what it is. We both know what it is, and we're not ashamed. Should we be? I don't know.
I'm ashamed.
Are you? Well, you're ashamed to be alive.
That's true.
Yeah. So, go fuck yourself, Anonymous.
Whoa! Don't make them come after you.
Come after me.
Don't.
Go right ahead. I ain't got shit. I haven't got a pot to piss in.
That's true. We have nothing. Leave us alone.
What are you gonna take?
Well, they could be annoying. I don't know. Or say where our address is or whatever.
Oh no!
Don't.
Who's gonna come here?
Taunt the Anonymous.
I'll beat him up.
Please.
I want him just to meet me on the street.
People are weird. Don't do it. Anyway, back to the aliens.
Back to the aliens.
Yeah.
So the biggest takeaway from all the UFO buzz is the public hearing in front of Congress on July 26th. I will try to remember to post links to that, y'all, to where you can watch when we get closer to that date, because everybody should watch it.
I'll see what the circus is about, because that's what I'm here for.
Who's got the peanuts, you know?
I've got popcorn. I am ready for this, whatever they're doing.
I feel I'm going to be
sure
so
it's going to be a
disappointed.
lot of nothing.
Yeah, indeed, it always is. But we like to get hype around here.
Yeah.
We don't have anything else to do.
No lives.
No lives, none. It's just this podcast, Elder Scrolls Online, and my attempts to flirt with you that you don't get.
And making Anonymous mad at us.
And then making Anonymous mad at me.
Yeah.
Which, I don't care. DDoS, like Arkansas, do it. I don't give a fuck.
We have enough internet problems. Let's not do that.
That's true.
Our internet
true.
almost never works.
No, it doesn't. Because we in the woods.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to hear your cow theories. You mentioned a cow theory.
Okay, so my cow theory, there's a couple things. Number one, everyone always laughs about the cow mutilations and stuff. But whatever number I'm on. Two.
Wow,
is
you lost
that-
track at 2.
Yeah, I did. Arkansas No, I wasn't educated here. Michigan, but that's just as bad. That's pretty much what's ruining the earth is us. We're burning down the rainforest for cattle and making the earth
their
really
farts.
warm. And the other thing, I was listening to another podcast, I think it was the Wall Street Journal, that was doing a thing on cow and growth, like how they can just grow so fast. And how
Oh, so you think they're using their growth hormone for stuff?
well
to grow
make
their little
their
clones.
little avatar stinky things.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I mean that's why we like drink
And
milk is because it makes you grow a lot. I mean, now I'm not talking
Supposedly.
about calcium. I mean that
The
it
growth
actually,
hormone,
The
yeah.
growth hormone makes you does go faster, like have more estrogen.
So, I wonder too if there isn't some. Let's get woo with it, because a lot of cultures hold cows as deeply reverent and sacred.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the theory is that like everyone laughs at the cow, but the cow ain't funny.
The humble
Like,
cow ain't funny.
No, and it's sacred in like many of the woo-woo tradition
I wish they
things.
weren't delicious because they cute also.
Yeah,
I just won't
but
pet
they're
'em.
evil because we have to burn down the earth to eat them. Or at least we shouldn't be eating them as insanely as we do, at the very, very least.
As we wipe McDonald's
can't-
cheeseburger off our
Yeah,
face.
but they're burning down the Amazon over the cows.
I know, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. That makes me sad. So instead of being sad, it's business time.
Business time.
Now that we're all up to date on UFOs, and I want to know, like, I know y'all listen to Merris Mondays because the numbers show me that you do.
Yeah.
But we talk about Merris Mondays the least. I'd love for you guys to come into Discord and talk to me about your UFO theories. I'm so hype right now.
Or have you been abducted?
Yeah,
Let
I
us
want to know. Hey, have you been abducted? Number one, I'm going to believe you.
Unsolved Mysteries music. Yeah.
Yeah. Or X-Files music, either one.
I feel like that one's overused.
You're right. We could use some Unsolved Mysteries
Yeah, that's
music.
better. Yeah.
I agree. No, I may be like tongue-in-cheek, but I will totally believe you. I will hear you out. I will even share my experience with you. So, like, hop in Discord, email me, tell me if you've been abducted or if you've seen a UFO.
Or
Let's
has
get
your
hype.
Crazy uncle been abducted? I want to know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be you, but you know an experiencer. Let's hear all about it. I want to hear it and I want to know it.
Right.
Yes.
Did they mutilate your cows? Let us know.
Seriously, no. I would like. Have you seen a mutilated cow? Any of that stuff? Weird lights in the sky. Tell me your weird experience, because I'm doing a contest right now. That's right.
Whoa.
Yeah, you leave us a nice review, screenshot that, send it to me. I'll put you in a drawing for a Patreon subscription for a month.
That's crazy.
And I will announce that at the end of the month. So there's that. Also, if you share with me a personal experience about a UFO or a ghost or an alien or a Bigfoot, you email me and you give me your personal experience, I'll enter you into that same drawing. Yes, I will. Also, if you've already reviewed our podcast, go ahead and you can
Do it again. I mean,
no, you can't.
You can vote more than once.
No,
I
you
mean,
can't.
So you should.
So just send me a screenshot of the old review. That will do nicely. Thank you. Ignore him. He doesn't know what's happening. He's barely here.
Come on.
Do you know what's happening? Do you want to take over business time?
No, absolutely, I do not. Absolutely
Convenient. Yes. Otherwise, I'm running a sale on my tarot readings because This is a weird thing that happened. We were driving home. We thought we saw our kitten on the side of the road. We thought our kitten had escaped our house.
There was a gray cat in the road, like a kitten.
Yeah. And so, of course, we picked it up, and it was so friendly. Came right up to us, purring, just like our kitty does.
Yeah. But it was very skinny. But on our kitty, we didn't leave her skinny.
No, our kitty has a belly because we like to feed her treats. And so we brought this kitty inside because we still weren't convinced until we could see both cats in the same place at the same time.
Identical. Same dark nose, the same smoky gray, no markings, all
same
gray.
size.
Yep, same size, same age, and
same fluffy tail.
Same fluffiness.
I mean, I could see little differences in them now. Anyway, we got stuck with a second cat, and it's clear she has been neglected and abused.
Yeah, she would flinch from your hand.
She does, but she's so lonely, and she wants love so much, and she's so sweet. But I can't just risk giving her away to someone who might mistreat her, so I have taken her to the vet and got her an all clear, but I've got to get her spayed now, too, because that's just the responsible thing to do when you have a kitty cat. It helps them live longer. And we don't plan on letting her outside, and she has no interest. But still, you get the kitty cat spayed.
We're going to keep her.
Well, I feel like the universe gave me 2 cat for price of 1.
Nearly identical.
And they love each other, too, and that's really cute.
They didn't even, hiss or anything.
No, they're best friends now, and they're like little sisters. It's so cute.
Yep.
So I'm running a sale on my tarot card readings. It is $15 for a full reading. It's normally $25. It takes me several hours to do because I am serious about this shit. I have been reading tarot cards for nearly 30 years, so I like to think I'm pretty good at it. Merris is also going to be doing a special with me. He doesn't know because I just made it up. But he's going to be doing star charts. So if you get a reading and a star chart together, I'm only going to sell that for $45 right now.
That's cool.
And that's an 8x10 watercolor painting of the position of the stars on the day of your birth, on an anniversary, the anniversary of someone's death, the day you got your favorite pet, you name it.
We named the new kitty Ditto.
We did name the new kitty Ditto.
Yeah, I just had to tell everybody.
Because it's cute.
Yeah.
She's fucking cute.
Yeah.
And I'll have pictures of her up on the Patreon if you want to see, our twin cats. It's really
try to get
strange.
them together. It's hard.
It's hard because they're squirmy. They're like 5.5, 6 months old.
Yeah,
so
they're both about
bouncing off
6
the
months
walls.
old, I would say. Yep.
They're bouncing off the walls and breaking everything.
Yep.
But it's fine because they're cute and they're loud.
Yes.
In addition to that, y'all,
Yeah.
we have a Patreon.
Shit.
And if you enjoy true crime, that's the predominant stuff we have over there. I do cover occasionally paranormal stuff for our bonus episodes.
When you feel like it.
When I feel like it. Patreon doesn't follow a theme. It just kind of
whatever you feel like.
Yeah, and right now I forget what Willow's doing we're recording the Patreon episode tomorrow, but I'm covering the Scott Peterson case, the defense and his family's allegation of wrongdoing by the prosecution and police. They're trying to exonerate him so he can get out on appeal or have his case overturned. It's all a bunch of propaganda bullshit. He's guilty as sin, and I plan on demonstrating that.
Cool.
It's fun for me. Then I will be covering Dr. Jack Kevorkian.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a 90s kid, you're not going to remember who Dr. Kevorkian was. But he was a man who helped people in their life when they had a terminal illness and were suffering.
Yeah.
Because he believed in death with dignity. And that caused so much hullabaloo in the press. They called him Dr. Death.
I think that Ghost Hunters guy owns his van.
Yeah,
Right.
Zach
Baggins.
Baggins, that's what I'm going to call him because it's wrong.
Why hasn't anyone connected that with Frodo?
I have.
Come on. The joke's right there.
Can I tell you guys a little fun secret about Zach Bagans? So I used to be a part of a message board about people who fucking hate that guy. And because I don't like that guy. It's like Ghost Bros. He's creepy. He gave me a creepy vibe. And sure enough, a lot of women who had dated him got on there and said, number one, he does think he's a vampire.
Oh my God.
Like he really wants to role play vampire-y stuff during sexy time, which I find...
Very
so funny. Funny. I mean, I get it. Vampires are sexy, Baggins. I understand Baggins is. But he's too into it. And he's very scary.
Yeah.
And likes younger women. Yeah, he's gross. Fuck you, Baggins. He's also... Why are you wearing that thing on your face? The little respirator. Take that off.
He's got asthma or something.
No, you don't.
I don't know. It looks real dumb. Anyway,
I mean,
don't
he
like that
might,
guy.
but I just don't like him.
No, he's creepy.
Yeah, but on Patreon, we have literally a tier for everybody. For the high rollers, for the no monies like myself.
Yep. The low
And-
rollers.
And for our $1 tier, we do like bonus little mini episodes where we discuss true crime stuff, personal stuff. We might just kind of like an after case discussion. And I think we're going to be talking about like the ethics of true crime for the next, and that's the T, and that will be uploaded day after tomorrow.
Yep.
So we just try and cover a little bit of everything. Then we have our Cruel Tea Party tier, and that's where we do a weekly bonus episode. And I say weekly, we really try, but like...
Sometimes they fall behind. But you try your best.
But we upload so much content in comparison to other podcasts. I'm not trying to like toot our own horn or make them look bad, but it's just true. We really do.
Yeah.
And there aren't a lot of Patreons that will offer you 3 to 4 bonus episodes a month. Mm-hmm. In addition to our little mini episodes. It's just out. We have over like 500 posts on there now.
That's crazy. That's more than a year.
Almost 600. Yeah, it's really wild. Like if you like binging content, become a patron. You just won't run out.
Yeah.
You just won't at this point. I don't know how you would, because we're making new content 4 days a week.
Yeah. That's so
4
crazy.
days a week we make new content. And it is a lot, but it is fun. All right. So the last thing I want to cover is if you're a small business and you make stuff with your little hands, or you grow it out of the earth, whatever. It can't be a mass-produced thing. It needs to be something you made yourself, or you grew yourself, or whatever.
No drop ship or MLM.
No drop shipping, no MLMs. I'm not going to get into that with you, but it's a cult and a scam. Call your dad. If you make stuff and you would like us to do a little commercial for you during our business time, please get in touch with me. We want to work. We're a small business. Mm-hmm. We want to work with other small businesses. We all got to help each other out. It's not a competition if we're all kind of giving each other a hand up. And so that's what I would like to do. And we've worked with a couple small businesses now. I really enjoyed the entire process. I liked doing the little commercials for them. So get in touch with me, or you can email the main email in our link tree. Either way, both of those things will be in the description. And finally, y'all, we do have merch. We have t-shirts, we have mugs, we have like those cool insulated cups, we have bags, we have stickers.
Yeah.
We have it. So go get you some merch. It's super great quality. I've probably washed my Cruel t-shirt now like 20 times.
I like the Cruel t-shirt. It's comfortable.
It's not faded at all. Yeah. Beautiful design. The cup and mug that we got are really good too.
I put my paintbrushes in them.
Yeah, they're cute. And they're nice, really good quality. Even after washing extensively, nothing has worn off. So you might want to check out our merch. Join our Discord. Don't be scared. We have made a really nice little community there. I can't be in the Discord all the time. Neither can Willow. We're very busy. Merris is in there infrequently because he has social anxiety. But you will always have someone to talk to in there.
There is always people going off. That made me have social anxiety.
Yeah, it was a lot. But we have, like, you can post pictures of your pets. You can make new friends who really like true crime like you do. And it's kind of a safe space. Everyone in there is so supportive.
Is nice. Yeah.
So kind and so helpful.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really great little community that we've made. I am in there at least once a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't have social anxiety. I'm just busy. And listen, y'all, I've been playing catch up all fucking month.
Yeah.
I just want to put my head in a blender.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what's been a lot. It just feels like
Life
this month
is a lot.
has already been 60 days long. Mm-hmm. Nothing's in Gatorade. So just want to, I don't know. I'm ready for aliens. Go ahead and end the world. I'm so tired of paying bills. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I could use a dirt nap. How about you? Yeah. Turn me into a cloud of ash. Fuck me up, Anonymous.
Just don't put stuff in my butt.
They're going to put everything in your butt. Oh, God. That's their MO, man.
I don't want that.
No. Look, can't you talk to me about it first? Like, hey, for science and for the Galactic Federation, I'm really going to need to put this weird light up thing in your butt. And I'd be like, can you tell me why, though? And they're like, well, it saves little babies on our planet.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, there's a certain chemical in your butt that they need to live.
Like the beaver butt thing. Like that makes raspberry flavoring. What do human butts make?
Oh, I can't think of
It's
anything
probably
good.
McDonald's. Come on.
Probably McDonald's. Yeah, and I'd be like, you know what? I do want to save the little alien children. Here's my butt. Like, it'd be a 10-minute conversation, but what if it's just like, I don't know, we just really like doing that to you. It's funny to us. That's mean.
Fuck off then, gizmos or whatever they're called.
Gonzies, yeah.
Yeah.
Gizmos.
I don't know. I don't
Fuck
like
off,
that.
Gizmo.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in being probed unless, hold on, they're hot bisexual space elves.
No, they're gonzos.
Like
They're-
in Warhammer.
Nope.
Oh, wait, no, they're really fucking crazy in Warhammer.
No, that you're pulling from a bad world.
Yeah, the elves in Warhammer are like really into like very sadistic murder sex, and I'm not into
Bad
I'm a
one
little
to
more
pick.
vanilla.
Bad one to pick. Maybe more like the Morlocks. So you can just sort of punt them.
We're gonna end this episode. It's
Okay.
gone on too long.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
rambling now.
Yep, yeah.
I can smell dinner.
Yeah, it's time
You know
to
the
go.
nicest part, moms and dads out there, about having kids is when they hit about 15, and then they can do things, and you don't have to look at them all the time because they're not constantly trying to kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They can do things like make fucking dinner.
If they come out good, sometimes they don't.
All mine came out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can make a dinner.
Anyway, that's
Yeah, we're
not
gonna go
the-
eat our kid-made
Yeah.
dinner. Ha ha ha.
All right, let's go.
Hey, we'll see y'all next time.
All right,
Bye. Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.